Hello Tech World and welcome to another video. Today I will be taking a look at Samsung's smallest flagship tablet currently on the market, the Galaxy Tab S9. The main question when considering purchasing this tablet is whether or not this $800 tablet is worth it for you. If you're new to the channel, we cover everything tech, gaming, and more. So hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future content. And without further ado, let's get back to the tablet. Diving into the unboxing, here's what you should expect to get out of the box. You should expect the S9 tablet, the S Pen, a USB-C charging cable, and the manual to which no one ever reads. When it comes to the new upgrades from the previous S8 models, you should expect a new processor, larger speakers, a new dynamic AMOLED 2x screen, as well as IP68 rating. That is a lot of new changes, and we'll be talking about those later on in the video. So when it comes to my Galaxy Tab S9, I decided to get the base model, which comes with 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage. If you're looking for something more powerful, then you can get the fully maxed out Galaxy Tab S9, which comes with 12GB of RAM and 256GB of storage. In my opinion, it all depends on what type of user you are and what exactly you're looking to do with your tablet. Also, there is a $120 difference between both models, so that is also something you may want to consider. As for me, I thought the base model Galaxy Tab S9 was the perfect model for me, as 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage is enough for gaming, entertainment, writing scripts, and photo editing. When it comes to the flagship S9 lineup, you can either get the S9, S9 Plus, or the S9 Ultra. What does that mean exactly? Well, the S9 comes with an 11-inch display, whereas the S9 Plus comes with a 12.4-inch display, and the S9 Ultra, which comes with a massive 14.6-inch display. Now, the reason I decided to go with the S9 model is because even though it's the smallest display out of the bunch, it shouldn't matter as it still comes with all the bells and whistles. Now, here are some reasons why I prefer this 11-inch tablet instead. For one, I like how portable this device is. It fits perfectly in my tech bag and is extremely lightweight to the point where sometimes I don't even remember it's in my bag. It's a device meant for those with smaller hands and someone who prefers to watch content with their device in hand and not feel as though it needs to be placed on a surface to enjoy it. Another reason why I prefer the size of the S9 is the fact that it's a great size for handheld gaming, whereas I feel as though you'd need a controller for the bigger sizes. But again, this is coming from someone who doesn't have the largest hands. Now, moving on, let's talk about this beautiful dynamic AMOLED 2x display. I have to be honest, this was a huge game changer as I've never owned an AMOLED device before. Now, if you didn't know, Samsung's Tab S8 from last year had an LCD display, so I'm happy to see Samsung gave all S9 flagship tablets the same display this time around. Trust me when I say I absolutely love mini LED. I have it on my MacBook Pro as well as my TCL R656 TV, but I'd be lying if I didn't say how much more I enjoy the display on this screen better. I have been binging my shows nonstop since purchasing this device. I'm having a hard time putting this tablet down. Now, the screen comes with an adaptive 120Hz refresh rate and a peak brightness of 750 nits. It's smooth, it has plenty of brightness for indoor or outdoor use. When it comes to the speakers on this device, it comes with quad speakers that are said to be 20% larger than the previous model. Unfortunately, I don't have any of the S8 flagships tablets to test the sound difference. All I can say is for me, it gets extremely loud and sounds amazing when watching movies or listening to music. For the most part, I tend to use Bluetooth headphones with my tablet, but for those few times I'm not, it's definitely been a blast. I do have one gripe when it comes to the quad setup, which is the fact that when I am watching content with the tablet in my hands, I tend to block two of the speakers, which is quite annoying and sometimes makes the audio muffled in the process. As mentioned earlier in the video, the S9 comes with the S Pen already in the box, which is amazing because you're able to save money. Now, the S Pen is something I don't find myself using too often unless I'm using the app Pen Up for coloring or using Samsung Notes. There's definitely a lot you can do with the S Pen, but unfortunately I don't use it to its fullest capabilities. This year, Samsung made their tablets IP68 ratings, which means that they are dust and water resistant. But what's also great is the fact that the S Pen also is IP68 rating as well. When it comes to performance, all S9 flagship tablets come with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor, which has been in a league of its own when it comes to Android tablets. When I ran the benchmarks, I got a single core score of 2052 and a multi-score of 5537 via Geekbench 6. As someone who is now getting into mobile gaming, I find the S9 to be plenty of power for demanding games such as Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, and more. I'm able to play long gaming sessions with no issues whatsoever. If you're looking for a great gaming tablet, then you have nothing to worry about, as this will most certainly get the job done. When it comes to the cameras, I'd be lying if I said this was something that I actually cared about in a tablet, but for those that do, let me know down in the comments whether or not you care about the cameras on the tablet, and if so, what do you use them for? When it comes to productivity, I believe Samsung is the king in the tablet game, and that's all due to DeX. DeX has to be the best feature when it comes to Samsung tablets. For those unfamiliar with Samsung DeX, it's a mode within the tablet that allows users the opportunity to have a window-like experience. What's great about this mode is that everything opens up on its own window and allows the user to resize each app to the way that they want it. I'm definitely a huge fan of this mode and use it quite often, especially when I have my S9 tablet connected to a monitor. I'm able to connect my tablet with my wireless keyboard and mouse, which makes a great desk setup if I do say so myself. It's a great way to get work done. Multitasking on this device is quite good, as you're able to have several apps open on the screen and everything just runs so smoothly. I'm able to watch videos while sending out emails or writing a new YouTube script. This device has helped me get through a lot of work in a timely manner. All in all, I am in love with my S9 tablet due to its performance, its beautiful dynamic AMOLED 2x screen, and the ability to add additional storage up to 1 TB via micro SD. These days, I find myself spending hours upon hours using this tablet. I can honestly say this tablet is worth every penny. Samsung is said to provide us users with 4 years of OS updates and 5 years of security updates, which in my opinion is good enough. If you're thinking about getting this tablet and have the $800 to do so, then definitely purchase this tablet. Trust me when I say you won't find a better tablet at this price. If you enjoyed the content, then make sure you hit that subscribe button, and as always, I'll catch you guys on the next video.